While kayaking with his father in the Strait of Magellan near Chile, Adrian Simancas had a terrifying encounter. He was accidentally scooped up by a humpback whale.
Hey! Ya, vente, vente. Tranquilo, agarra el bote, agárralo, tranquilo, agárralo. Agárralo, agárralo.
As the whale surfaced to feed, it unknowingly engulfed Adrian in its mouth. Thankfully, he managed to escape unharmed and live to share his unbelievable experience.
Yo pensé que me había comido ya y que me había tragado, pero ya cuando salí entendí que claro, probablemente era por curiosidad que se había acercado la ballena o quizás como para comunicar algo.
A wildlife expert later explained that humpback whales have narrow throats and aren't capable of swallowing large objects like humans. It's likely the whale had no idea it had taken someone in. Still, it was a truly frightening moment. Two friends were fishing in Buffalo Bayou near downtown Houston when their relaxing outing took a tragic turn.
Yes.
Oh, no way. See if I can get down here without busting. I roll my ankle and it hurts like hell. Oh, oh, god damn, it hurts. What's going on, man?
What's up, man?
I'm just...
You know this person or what?
No, we just seen him flailing over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you're over here too?
Yeah, I was over there fishing on that bank.
Oh, y'all were together?
Yeah. Him and, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's sad, dude.
Unless he just started swimming, just got tired and got in the middle and just started panicking.
That's what he was panicking. You can see him flailing. He was under that bridge right there, right in the middle right there.
Which side was he on? This side or that side?
In the middle.
No, which way was he going? Was he coming?
Oh, he
from
was.
him?
I didn't see that. He was in the middle when we seen him.
Come in, calling him.
He's gone. Con ropa? No, se quitó la ropa. What? This guy said he's over there, took his clothes off, got in.
Wow, yo pensaba que se había tirado del puente. I thought he jumped from the bridge.
No, estaba con ellos. Sí, ya venía. Sí, con la ropa.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Who's he hanging out with, those guys?
I guess he's saying that he was with those guys over there.
With those guys.
Man, that's crazy, dude. You think HPD is gonna bring a boat to search for him?
Yeah, PD's on their way. Yeah, they're gonna bring divers,
Divers and stuff?
search his body.
Yeah, he might be a good ways down now.
Hey, you were fishing?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're fishing.
With cameras too?
Yeah, I have. We have YouTube channels. So we were at the spillway over there.
Way over there?
Yeah, and he heard the flailing, and I looked, and his head was right here in the middle.
A man leapt from one of the bridges but quickly began to struggle, likely due to cold shock. Emergency responders, including firefighters and paramedics, rushed to the scene and worked urgently to find him. According to a YouTuber who was present, the man had been dared by friends to jump in and swim, but sadly, he didn't survive. Out of respect for the victim's family, the YouTuber chose not to release all of the footage he had captured. Sarah Bryn was fishing off a small dock in Myrtle Beach when she hooked a 5-pound channel bass. But as she began reeling it in, chaos suddenly erupted.
Oh, he's got no line. That wheel line.
Oh shit! Oh Jesus Christ! It's all mine! It's all mine! Get it!
Shit,
Son of a bitch! It's a shark!
It's a shark! A shark!
It's a big ass shark! It's on your pole, baby. Keep reeling. Keep reeling.
Oh, God.
Oh, I got that on camera! Did you have it on camera? Woo! Oh. You should have seen that shark! Ooh!
Oh, God, I'm shaking.
Okay. Woo! Woo! Oh, God! Hey, Bobby, we know we got your thing earlier, buddy.
Big shark!
The entire scene unfolded right there on the dock in South Carolina. I can't help but wonder what happened next. While magnet fishing in Flint, Michigan, a Reddit user called Motor City Magnet Fish made an unexpected discovery.
Call animal control. I'm gonna try to help him. Or her. Hi, puppy. Are you okay? Oh, you are bleeding like crazy, aren't you? You are bleeding like you are frozen. Oh, you are bleeding everywhere, buddy. I'm gonna get you a little bit warmer, okay? Try to make you warm. You're shivering. Poor buddy. There you go. Let's get you up to the top, okay? Put this back on. In case you bite me. I'm not going to hurt you. I promise you, I'm not going to hurt you. I'm so glad I saw you, though. Huh? Nobody's answering at the animal control.
You know how that works.
Yeah, this is Flint. They don't ever answer.
They found a poor dog, soaked and shivering in the cold, with bleeding paws. Despite the harsh conditions, the dog was alive and wearing a collar with a phone number. The fisherman promptly reached out to the family, and soon the dog's owner arrived to take him home. Thanks to the quick response of these fishermen, the dog was rescued just in time and later made a full recovery. While fishing on the Amazon River, a group of fishermen encountered something truly frightening, a huge snake gliding quietly through the water. The person filming couldn't tell if it was a giant anaconda or something even larger, though the footage is short and somewhat blurry. Whatever it was, made a lasting impact. In Brazil's Pantanal wetlands, a fisherman navigated a truly frightening river. The shallow waters were packed edge to edge with hundreds of caimans. During the dry season, much of the land dries out, leaving only narrow channels where these reptiles gather in large numbers. Despite the intimidating scene, the fisherman appeared unfazed, calm and experienced, as he steadily made his way through the river. This recent incident in Miami, Florida, was captured from two perspectives, one by a bystander and the other on CCTV.
Oh my God! Oh! Oh my God! Bram! Call 911! Call 911!
A speedboat lost control, crashing into several docked boats before capsizing. The adult at the helm had allowed a young child to sit on his lap and steer. The child accidentally hit the throttle, causing the boat to surge forward. It was a reckless choice that could have ended in tragedy. Thankfully, no one was seriously hurt. A couple was fishing at a forest lake when the woman took a photo of her partner. The first picture was overexposed, so he posed for another shot. That's when they noticed something unusual. In the second photo, a white figure appeared. It didn't look entirely human, but reflected clearly in the water. They insisted no one else was nearby. Since the photos were taken only seconds apart, whatever it was should have appeared in the first one too. So what, or who, did they capture that day? A fisherman was paddling his kayak alone in the middle of the ocean when suddenly this happened. A shark struck the back of his kayak. Surprisingly, he stayed calm, as if accustomed to such encounters. The kayak rocked, but fortunately, did not overturn. In Russia's remote Primorsky Krai region, a diver went out to explore and document his underwater journey. Initially, everything appeared to be just harmless fun, until suddenly, things took a dangerous turn. Out of nowhere, an octopus grabbed hold of him. Luckily, he was able to escape its grasp. Back in September 2018, just as Hurricane Florence was approaching, a strange figure was spotted on Avalon Pier's live webcam. Amidst the storm, someone appeared to walk across the far end of the pier before vanishing. Many believe this was the Grayman, a ghost said to appear silently before hurricanes as a warning. He's been sighted for over a century, mainly on beaches like Hatteras and Powys Island. Locals say those who see him are spared the worst of the storm. Others suggest it might have been a camera glitch or reflection, but that storm did shift just enough to miss the area. Could that really be a coincidence? A group of fishermen were enjoying a calm boat ride when things suddenly took a wild turn.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
All right, get up to the bow. Get up to the bow.
Get up in the bow.
Get up to the bow. You okay?
Yeah,
All right. Woo. I don't know what we're gonna do about this. Dan. Need some help over here. Holy moly.
A dolphin unexpectedly leapt into their boat, causing panic as they scrambled to figure out what to do.
Captain Rick, got a mayday? Mayday. Hey, Z-Man, come over here and give me help. Mark, Z-Man, mayday.
We're coming.
It's all right, we're good.
They called out to nearby fishermen for help to get the dolphin safely back into the water. Thankfully, everyone, including the dolphin, came through unharmed. But it's easy to imagine how this could have ended very differently. While walking along the beach, a seashell collector spotted something unusual sticking out of the sand. Using his tools, he carefully pulled it free, revealing a strange, alien-like creature. Its underside looked unnatural, featuring a round mouth surrounded by tiny tentacles. Although it seemed otherworldly, commenters suggested it was probably just a common cuttlefish. A man was diving underwater, filming the marine life around him. Though the water was murky, everything seemed ordinary, until he angled his camera upward. That's when he caught a shadowy figure resembling a mermaid. Was it a real encounter, or simply a staged trick for attention? Roman Fedors, a fisherman, recently caught an unusual sea creature while trolling in the deep ocean. Its gray, bulbous body looked almost alien, surprising his Instagram followers. Roman later confirmed it was a smooth lumpsucker, a deep-sea fish. The creature's odd appearance was probably caused by pressure changes during the haul, rather than any extraterrestrial origin. Certainly not a catch you see every day. While magnet fishing in a swamp, a man pulled up something he didn't expect, a mysterious safe.
Whatever this is really stuck in the mud. Like big time. What is this? Oh my gosh, you guys. It's a flippin' safe. I can see the buttons on it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. Don't lose this. I don't know how to get it. I don't want to let go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I found a safe. There's no way. I got it, dude. I got it. Oh, shut up. You guys. Yup. Look it. It's got the freaking buttons on there. Oh my God.
Inside, he discovered various items, but as he searched further, things took a suspicious turn.
Feeling that there's probably something in here that I might not want to find. Dude, there's a jar. Oh my gosh, there's a jar in here. I'm starting to get freaked out. Okay, okay, this is definitely like drugs. This is probably the drugs right here. I don't know, man. I'm so afraid. I really should not be sticking my hand in there. I just shouldn't. That's a bag. That's a bag of what? Who knows, dude? Hold on. Yo, you guys, something in a baggie. Oh, we're putting that back.
He found a mud-covered jar that appeared to contain what might be drugs, along with small packets inside the safe that also seemed to hold similar substances. All of the contents were coated in mud, and it remains unclear who they belonged to or what they actually were. The unsettling find suggests a possible connection to something illegal or shady. During a fishing trip, a man camping on the southern shore of Maple Lake experienced this.
This is crazy. Wow. Like, coming in sideways and getting wet on my butt. Wow. Holy shit. I gotta make this 3-hour storm proof. Woo! That is crazy wind, man.
Sideways rain poured through the tent's mesh, drenching everything inside. Winds howled across the lake at speeds up to 40 miles per hour. Thankfully, nothing serious occurred that day, but it easily could have turned out much worse. Back in 2019, a group of friends fishing near the ocean in Hawaii witnessed something truly unusual.
Do you hear it?
No sound whatsoever. You see the light off the...
Oh yeah, it's hitting something. It's searching for something out there. Wow.
Look at this.
Look, it's just stalled out there.
They saw a glowing orb of light hovering just above the water. What puzzled them most was how its reflection on the waves kept flickering, almost as if it was signaling or scanning. It made no sound, had no propellers, and bore no resemblance to any typical aircraft. The orb remained steady, as if it were searching for something beneath the surface. They couldn't explain what they saw then, and still can't, but to them, it was definitely not something ordinary. While diving in the calm waters of Argentina's Lake Mari Menuco during a fishing trip, a group made an eerie discovery just 6 meters from shore and 4 meters below the surface. There, they found a 1.5 meter tall statue of a minotaur, constructed from iron and cement, and weighing over 250 kilograms. Nearby, they also came across a mask inscribed with the words, "Eternal Journey." Some speculate the statue might be a tribute to King Gao, a guardian spirit in Mapuche tradition, perhaps intended as a reminder to respect and protect nature. But in truth, no one knows who placed it there or what its purpose really is. On May 8th, 2013, a group of fishermen in New Zealand came across something unexpected. A huge, decaying carcass had washed ashore. To this day, the true identity of the creature remains a mystery. A fisherman headed out onto a murky river, hoping for a peaceful day of fishing, but instead came face to face with something far more threatening. A snake slithered toward his boat, ignoring all his efforts to scare it away. To his horror, the snake climbed right aboard. You can only imagine the fear he felt, trapped on the water with a snake now sharing the boat. How he dealt with the situation remains a mystery. While fishing in Florida, an unexpected incident occurred.
You know there's no fishing on this property, right?
Hey, how about we try mind your business on my mind?
Oh, really?
Oh, bastard!
Hey, what is wrong with you?
I like people who follow the goddamn rules on this property. That's what's wrong.
Call the cops.
We pay these. I'm going to. I'm going down to the office.
A woman abruptly attempted to push a man into the water, accusing him of fishing in a restricted area. The man barely responded. The confrontation lasted only a few seconds, and fortunately he kept his composure. What would you have done if you were in his shoes? A lone fisherman was paddling his canoe far out in the ocean when his worst fear became reality. A shark appeared and began to circle around him. Despite his efforts to keep it away, the shark kept returning. Thankfully, he was able to make it safely back to shore. This video was recorded by someone out fishing who spotted something unusual floating in the water. At first, it looked like a curled-up snake, or maybe the pale underside of an overturned crocodile. But after a closer look, the illusion disappeared. It was actually a dog, partially submerged, positioned in a way that created a completely different impression. Quite the surprising sight, isn't it? These fishermen venture into the water to catch piranhas using only their bare hands. Within seconds, one of them pulls up a wriggling handful of the sharp-toothed fish. Luckily, the piranha stayed focused on the bait and didn't target him. While out on the water, these fishermen found themselves approached by a drifting bear. Though it didn't act aggressively, it definitely got uncomfortably close.
Go!
Adam?
Get out of here! Now! Ah!
Fortunately, their loud shouting scared the bear away. What started as a calm day on the water could have easily taken a dangerous turn. In 2018, a man went night fishing near Cape Lookout when he encountered something strange in the sky. Sometime between 9 and 10 p.m., glowing orange lights appeared overhead, pulsing and fading in a peculiar pattern. Some attributed them to military flares, as the region is near training zones. However, others argued the lights' movement and formation suggested something far more unusual, possibly even extraterrestrial. To this day, the event remains unexplained. Fishermen traveled over 600 miles for an offshore fishing adventure, eager for the excitement of the open sea. But on the return journey, about 25 miles from shore, their boat began to sink. The water temperature was a frigid 56 degrees, cold enough to cause hypothermia quickly. Fortunately, the captain and first mate responded swiftly and kept everyone calm. Rescue arrived promptly, and thankfully no one was injured. Although they lost their equipment and the fish they had worked so hard to catch, none of that mattered. It was a trip they would never forget, and for all the right reasons. During a routine dive, a diver made a startling discovery: a sunken car lying on the lake bed, coated in algae and debris.
So there's a lot of mystery there's a lot of mystery surrounding these cars, so hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it, figure out why they're in here, and ultimately, if it is Miriam, we can bring her home, because she doesn't belong in this river. Bottom line, she doesn't belong out here, so I'm hoping we can find her today and bring some closure to the family.
The vehicle was later identified as belonging to a woman who had been missing for 16 years. This unexpected find reopened a cold case and brought long-awaited answers to her family. Still, the mystery of her disappearance remains unsolved. While fishing deep in the woods, a couple experienced a heart-stopping encounter.
Oh my god.
You didn't know that?
No, I can see him. Dang. He's huge.
Fortunately, they were able to reach their car safely. After a tense few minutes, the bear finally lost interest and vanished into the trees, leaving them shaken and their adrenaline still pumping. While fishing on a beach near Liverpool, someone stumbled upon a bizarre and unsettling sight. Lying across the sand was a decaying mass with bones protruding from multiple spots. It lacked a clear head or tail, just a distorted, weather-beaten form. The remains appeared old, worn down by time and the elements. Some speculated it might have been a whale, while others wondered if something more mysterious had washed ashore. This story is a bit unusual, but definitely intriguing. While searching for a fishing shop in Walton, Liverpool, a man came across something eerie on Google Street View in 2015. Through the window of the Stewart Hotel, he spotted a face and a figure, dressed in a tuxedo, staring out. Paranormal expert Tom Simon noted that this wasn't the first supernatural encounter at the hotel. Back in 1897, the landlord, Robinson Peyton, heard mysterious scratching noises coming from the cellar. The sounds grew so loud that even neighbors took notice. After a thorough search and opening the cellar windows, the noises stopped, only to return later. One night, a customer knocked 3 times on the pub's wall and received 3 knocks in response. The disturbances continued until a priest placed a Bible in the cellar. Could these strange events be linked to the figures seen in the window? The mystery remains. While filming himself during a late-night fishing trip, a man was casually talking to the camera when something completely unexpected happened. Out of nowhere, a large creature landed on him. The way it moved across his body made it resemble a giant spider. Panicked, he jumped up and frantically tried to shake it off before running away in fear. What could it have been? A bat, perhaps? In another clip, a fisherman shared footage of a mysterious shiny round object floating in the ocean. He couldn't figure out what it was. It didn't move like a buoy, and it clearly wasn't a jellyfish or any familiar sea creature. Its shape was just odd. Was it alive? Or simply an unusual object adrift at sea? So far, no one knows for sure. Chanel Gutierrez and her family were fishing in Davao del Norte, Philippines, when they arrived at a location where a tragic incident had reportedly occurred earlier that day. A man named Dondon had drowned while trying to save a stray dog at a nearby quarry. He successfully pushed the dog to safety, but lost his footing and slipped into deeper water, disappearing from sight. A co-worker noticed his absence and quickly called for help. Rescuers used a backhoe to search the area, and after 2 hours they recovered Dondon's body. Unfortunately, he did not survive. Later, Chanel claimed to witness something extraordinary. A white figure rising and walking across the water. She recorded it on her phone, believing it to be Dondon's spirit. Others at the scene said they saw it too. Was it really him? The question remains unanswered. A video that recently went viral on social media shows locals carrying an enormous fish through their village. At first, people were stunned. Few could recognize such a massive creature. It was later identified as an arapaima, a giant fish native to the Amazon River, typically found in deep waters. Somehow this rare fish had surfaced near their village, astonishing those who saw it. Excited by the unexpected discovery, the locals decided to bring it back to town. For many of them, it was a once-in-a-lifetime sight they'd never forget. In April 1989, a powerful tornado tore through Furness County, Nebraska. Just 2 miles from the twister, Marilee Thomas captured a striking photo of her daughter Audra, standing calmly in the open while they were out fishing. The image, now famously known as Tornado Girl, immortalized a haunting contrast. Innocence frozen in the shadow of chaos. Although the tornado destroyed a nearby barn, no one was injured. Still, considering it was 2 miles away, its immense size is chilling, especially given how massive it appears in the photo. To this day, many people question why anyone would stop to take a picture instead of fleeing the scene. While hiking near a bridge in Toronto, someone came across a strange and unsettling sight. A small doll tightly wrapped in wire and secured with a padlock. It had been hidden beneath the bridge, surrounded by a large collection of jewelry. Some believe it could be part of a ritual, possibly something occult or deeply symbolic. Others suggest it might be a protective charm, or perhaps even a curse. Who put it there? What was the purpose of the jewelry? And what exactly was this meant to protect against or prevent? The mystery remains unsolved. While fishing by a river in Indonesia, a fisherman noticed what initially appeared to be a fish skeleton. But as he cleared away the rocks, he was stunned. The remains had a skull-like head that looked eerily human, with a spine that tapered into something resembling a tail. The small skeleton, only about 15 inches long, sparked online speculation. Some dubbed it a mermaid, while others guessed it might be a deformed fish or an unidentified species. Still, many couldn't help but wonder if it was just a hoax. Feeling unsettled, the fishermen eventually threw it back into the river, leaving its true nature a mystery.